James Reed stood at the door. Mansion, enormous, intimidating. He was here for a job interview, nanny position, for a billionaire's difficult daughter. The billionaire, Olivia Hart, answered, cold, assessing. You're the nanny candidate? A man? Yes, ma'am. I have references. I'll give you 5 minutes with my daughter. If you survive, we'll talk. Most candidates run screaming. I won't run, Olivia smirked. We'll see. Good luck. She led him to a room, a 12-year-old girl, arms crossed, glaring. This won't work, she said. No one ever stays. James smiled. I'm not no one. I'm staying. What happened next shocked them both. James Reed, 35 years old, single father to 8-year-old son Tyler, desperately needed a job. You're the nanny candidate? A man? James Reed. Yes, ma'am. I'm a certified teacher. Child development degree, 8 years experience, and I'm a single father. I understand difficult children. Olivia studied him. 27 nannies have failed. Some lasted hours, some minutes. One lasted 3 days. My daughter Ella is challenging. Challenging how? She's 12. Lost her father 3 years ago. Car accident. She's angry, rebellious, rude. She tests every caregiver, pushes until they quit. I've tried therapists, schools. Nothing works. Why do you think I'll be different? I don't, but you're here. Might as well try. I'll give you 5 minutes with her. If you survive, we'll discuss terms. If you run, join the other 27. I won't run. Olivia led him upstairs, to Ella's room, knocked. Ella, new nanny candidate. Be nice. No. His previous job, teacher at a private school, had ended. Budget cuts. Last hired, first fired. Olivia opened the door anyway. Revealed a 12-year-old girl, dark hair, father's eyes, arms crossed, defiant. This won't work, Ella said immediately. No one ever stays. You'll quit like the others. James entered, calm, unfazed. I'm James, nice to meet you. I don't care, leave. Not leaving. Your mom hired me to spend time with you. So I'm staying. I'll make you leave. Everyone leaves. Try. I've got an 8-year-old son. I've seen every trick. You can't scare me. Ella's eyes narrowed. Challenge accepted. She threw a book at him. James caught it. Didn't flinch. Nice throw. Good aim. What else you got? He'd been unemployed for 3 months. Savings dwindling. Bills mounting. Desperation growing. I hate you. You don't know me. Can't hate someone you don't know. Try again. My dad died. I don't need a replacement. James's face softened. I'm not replacing anyone. I'm just here. To listen. To help. To be present. That's all. I don't need help. Everyone needs help. Even angry 12-year-olds who throw books. Ella studied him. Why are you here, really? The money? Partly, I need a job. But also because I understand loss. My wife left 3 years ago. Abandoned my son and me. I know what it's like to lose someone. To be angry. Your wife left? Why? She said being a mom was too hard. Too boring. She wanted excitement. So she left. Tyler was 5, hasn't seen her since. Tyler needed stability, food, a home. James would do anything. Ella's expression shifted, slightly. That's terrible. It is. Tyler's angry too, like you. But we're working through it, together. How? Talking, listening, being honest, not pretending everything's okay, acknowledging the pain. Mom doesn't talk about Dad. She just works, all the time, ignores me. She's not ignoring you. She's surviving. Grief is hard. Everyone handles it differently. She works. You act out. Both valid, both painful. Ella was quiet, processing. Can I tell you something? James asked. What? Your mom's hired 27 nannies. They all quit. You know why? Even apply to be a nanny for a billionaire's notoriously difficult child. Because I'm terrible? No, because they didn't understand. They saw a difficult child, not a grieving daughter. I see you. I see the pain, the anger, the loss. You're not terrible. You're hurt. Ella's eyes filled with tears. Everyone leaves. Dad died. Nannies quit. I'm always alone. Not anymore. I'm staying. Not just for 5 minutes. All day, all week, all year if needed. I'm not leaving. Promise? Promise. Ella broke, sobbed. Years of pain pouring out. James sat beside her. Didn't speak, just present. Solid, steady. After 20 minutes, Olivia knocked. Time's up. James, thank you for trying. She saw them, Ella crying. James sitting calmly beside her, not touching, just there. The ad had been blunt. Nanny needed. Previous 27 candidates quit or were fired. High pay, difficult child. Must have patience, experience, and thick skin. What happened? We talked, James said simply. Ella's processing some things. Give us a few more minutes? You've been here 30 minutes. Most don't last 5. You're still here. I said I'd stay. I meant it. Olivia stared, then left, quietly stunned. 2 hours later, James and Ella emerged. Ella's face was red, but calmer, softer. She wants mac and cheese, James told Olivia. I can make it if that's okay. You cook? Single dad. I cook everything. Mac and cheese is Tyler's favorite too. I'm an expert. In the kitchen, Ella watched James cook. You're really staying? Really not leaving? 27 candidates. James had nothing to lose. Really, I promised. I keep promises. Even when I'm difficult? Especially then. Being difficult means you're hurting. I don't punish pain. I help heal it. Ella smiled, small, real. Thank you. After dinner, Olivia called James to her office. You've been here 6 hours. Ella's eaten, talked, smiled. I haven't seen her smile in months. What did you do? I listened, acknowledged her pain, promised to stay. That's all she needed. Someone who won't leave. I've paid 27 nannies, thousands of dollars. You did in 6 hours what they couldn't in weeks. Why? Because I understand her. My son's the same. Abandoned, angry, hurt. Ella and Tyler are mirrors. I know how to help because I've been helping Tyler. I want to hire you full-time, live-in, name your salary. I can't live in. I have Tyler. He needs me home. He arrived at the Hart Mansion. Enormous, gates, security, wealth beyond imagination. Bring him. I have 10 bedrooms. He can stay here. Go to school from here. You'll both live here. I'll pay for everything. Just don't leave Ella. James considered. Tyler would have stability. Good school. You're sure? I'm desperate. Ella needs you. Please, stay. Okay, we'll stay. Olivia felt tears. Thank you. You have no idea what this means. I do. Ella told me. She's been alone, not anymore. Olivia Hart answered the door. 38, beautiful, cold, CEO, billionaire, single mother. James and Tyler moved in 2 days later. Tyler was nervous. Why do we need routines? Ella complained. Because chaos hurts, structure heals. Knowing what to expect brings comfort. Trust me. Olivia watched, amazed. Ella was changing, eating regularly, sleeping better, smiling often. What are you doing differently? She asked James. Nothing special, just consistency, presence, listening. She needed someone stable. I'm stable. 27 nannies tried, failed. You succeed. Why? Because I'm not a nanny. I'm a father. I treat Ella like my daughter. She responds to that. Weeks turned into months. Ella thrived. Tyler thrived. James thrived. But something else grew. Between James and Olivia, they talked, late at night, after kids slept, about life, loss, grief, parenthood. This house is huge. Are we really living here? I haven't had adult conversation in years, Olivia admitted. It's always work, business, strategy, never. This, never real. You need real, everyone does. Money can't buy connection. I'm learning that. You've taught me. Watching you with Ella, with Tyler, you're an incredible father. I try. They make it easy. They're good kids. Just needed someone to see them. You see everyone, including me. What do you mean? You see past the CEO, the billionaire, the ice queen. You see me, Olivia, mother, widow, lonely woman. You see me. James looked at her. Really looked. I do see you, and I see strength, courage, love. You're doing your best. That's enough. Olivia felt tears. No one said that, ever. That I'm enough. You are, more than enough. We are, just temporarily, until I find something permanent. 6 months into working for Olivia, James realized something. He had feelings. For his boss. For Ella's mother. This is inappropriate, he told his friend over the phone. She's my employer. I'm her employee. It's complicated. Life's complicated. Do you have feelings? Yes, strong feelings. Does she? I don't know. Maybe. She looks at me sometimes, but I could be imagining it. Ask her. I can't. I'll ruin everything. The job, the stability, Tyler and Ella's friendship. I can't risk it. But Olivia was thinking the same thing. I have feelings for James, she told her therapist. My employee? My daughter's nanny. It's completely inappropriate. But temporary became permanent, quickly. Why inappropriate? Power dynamic. He works for me. He needs this job. He might feel pressured, or he might have feelings too. Have you asked? No, I'm terrified. What if he says no? What if I lose him? Ella needs him. I can't risk it. 1 year after James moved in, Ella noticed. Kids always do. Mom likes James. James likes mom. Why don't they just date? Tyler agreed. Dad talks about your mom all the time. Olivia said this. Olivia thinks that. It's obvious. Should we help them? Definitely. They're being dumb. Adults are always dumb about feelings. The kids plotted. Simple plan. Get them alone. Force conversation. Ella and Tyler bonded immediately. You're 8, I'm 12. I'm basically your big sister now. They accidentally locked James and Olivia in the library. Oops, door's stuck. We'll get help. Might take a while. James and Olivia sat, trapped, awkward. This is ridiculous, Olivia said. The door's not actually stuck. They're scheming. Definitely. Tyler's been talking about Operation Parent Dating for weeks. I thought I'd stopped it. Ella called it Project Get Mom a Boyfriend. They coordinated. They laughed. Tension broke. Since we're stuck, James said carefully, can I ask you something? Anything. Do you ever think about us? Not as employer-employee, but as more? Olivia's heart raced. Every day for months. But I thought it was inappropriate. You work for me. You need this job. I didn't want to pressure you. Cool. I've never had a sister. You're not pressuring. I have feelings. Real feelings. But I didn't say anything because you're my boss. I thought you'd fire me for crossing boundaries. I'd never fire you. You've changed Ella's life, Tyler's life, my life. You're everything. You're everything to me too. But what do we do about work, about the kids, about complications? We figure it out together if you're willing. I'm willing, very willing. They kissed, finally, honestly, perfectly. The door opened. Ella and Tyler cheered. Finally, took you long enough. You two are grounded, Olivia said, not meaning it. Worth it, they replied in unison. Me neither. We'll figure it out together. They played, talked, healed together. Two kids who'd lost parents, finding sibling love. James established routines. Breakfast, school, homework, dinner, bedtime. Structure Ella had been missing. James and Olivia dated carefully, navigating the employer-employee dynamic, putting kids first. Ella hugged James. I want you to be my dad, really, officially, please. Tyler hugged Olivia. I want you to be my mom. The mom who stays, please. Then it's decided, Olivia said. We're a family, forever. They married 6 months later. Ella and Tyler as maid of honor and best man. Small ceremony, perfect. In her vows, Olivia said, James, you were hired to last 5 minutes. You stayed all night, then all week, then all year, now forever. You didn't just save Ella, you saved me. From loneliness, from grief, from emptiness. Thank you for staying, for loving us, for building this family. James's vows. Olivia, I came for a job, found a family. You challenged me to survive 5 minutes with Ella. I stayed because I saw myself in her, in you, in the pain, in the hope. Thank you for letting me stay, for trusting me, for loving Tyler, for choosing us, forever. Ella and Tyler insisted on joint vows. Thank you for being brave, for dating even though it was complicated, for choosing family over fear. We have 2 parents again, together, forever. That's all we wanted. Marriage brought changes. James officially adopted Ella. Olivia officially adopted Tyler. Now it's legal. You're my daughter, forever. You're my son, forever. Should I quit? James asked. Find another job? Remove the power imbalance? The kids cried. Happy tears, finally official, finally permanent. 5 years into marriage, they discussed more kids. I'd like to try, Olivia said. Give Ella and Tyler a sibling, our baby, together. I'd love that. Let's make a baby. It took a year. Olivia got pregnant at 43. High risk, monitored closely. Their daughter was born healthy, named Grace, after James's mother. Ella and Tyler, now 17 and 13, were obsessed. Our baby sister, finally. 10 years after the infamous 5-minute challenge, they returned to the library, where the kids had locked them. This is where it started, James told Grace, now 5. Where your brother and sister trapped us, forced us to admit our feelings. They placed a photo of all 5 of them. Happy, complete, real. No, you're perfect for Ella, for Tyler, for me. We'll make it work. I'll have HR handle your employment. No direct supervision. Our beginning, from 5 minutes to forever. 15 years after meeting, Ella graduated college. Psychology degree, following James's path. I want to help kids like me, grieving, angry, lost. Show them someone will stay. You'll be incredible, James said proudly. Olivia added, you learned from the best. James stayed for you. Now you'll stay for others. Tyler wanted to be a teacher. Like Dad, help kids, make a difference. Grace wanted to be like her mom, CEO, but one who has time for family, like Mom learned. People will talk, say I'm using you, gold digger, all of it. Let them, I know the truth. You stayed when everyone left. You love Ella, you love Tyler, you love me. That's not gold digging, that's family. 2 years after James moved in, he proposed. Not elaborate, simple, real. At home, with Ella and Tyler present. This is a family decision. We all have to choose. Olivia Hart, you hired me as a nanny. I stayed because Ella needed me. I stayed because I needed you. Will you marry me? Make this permanent? Make us a real family? Olivia cried, yes, absolutely yes, but kids, what do you think? You get to decide too. 25 years after the 5-minute challenge, James was 60. Olivia was 63. The foundation helped thousands, changed lives, built families. 30 years after meeting, they renewed their vows. Massive celebration, Ella, Tyler, Grace, grandchildren, foundation beneficiaries, everyone. James's vows. 30 years ago, you challenged me to last 5 minutes with Ella. I stayed all night, all year, all life. Best challenge I ever accepted. You've given me everything, family, purpose, love. Thank you for betting I'd stay. I never left. Olivia's vows. 30 years ago, I hired you thinking you'd quit. Like the 27 before you. You didn't. You stayed. You healed Ella. You healed me. You built this family. Thank you for staying, for loving us, for showing us that people can be trusted. Forever grateful. Ella was running a nonprofit, helping grieving children. Tyler was a middle school teacher. Grace was in business school. We raised good kids, James observed. You raised good kids. You showed them what staying looks like, what commitment means. They learned from you. They learned from us. Together, we're a team. They started a foundation, the Stay Initiative, supporting single parents, providing childcare, job training, stability. Why this cause, reporters asked. James, because I was a single parent, desperate, needed help. Olivia hired me, changed my life. We help others like I was helped. Olivia, because James stayed when others left, showed Ella and me that people can be trusted, can be counted on. We teach that, support that. 35 years after the challenge, James was 70. Olivia was 73. Olivia passed at 78, surrounded by family, peaceful. Her last words, thank you for staying. For those 5 minutes, for 40 years. Best decision hiring you, best life with you. James lived another 2 years, at 75, peacefully. His last words to Ella, I came for 5 minutes, stayed forever, because you needed me, because that's what you do. You stay, remember that. Their joint funeral was massive. Thousands attended, lives they touched. Ella spoke. 40 years ago, my mom bet James wouldn't last 5 minutes. He stayed all night, all year, all life. He showed me that people can be trusted, can be counted on, can stay. That's his legacy, staying, being present, never leaving. A memorial was placed at the mansion, where it started. James Reed and Olivia Hart. He came for 5 minutes, stayed for 40 years. Love bloomed from commitment. A family was built from staying. 50 years after that challenge, Ella was 67. Running the foundation, teaching her grandchildren. 50 years ago, my mom hired your great-grandpa James for 5 minutes. He stayed forever, changed everything. Sitting on their porch, grandchildren playing, life full, beautiful. Why did he stay? Because I needed him. Because staying is what good people do. Because leaving is easy. Staying is hard. Staying is love. He taught me that. What's the lesson? That staying matters. That commitment means showing up every day, even when hard, especially when hard. Stay. Always. The grandchildren listened, learned, carried it forward. And somewhere Ella believed her parents were together. Still staying, still loving, forever. Kuni one to pool. 35 years since you bet I wouldn't last 5 minutes. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to VML Stories for more tales of commitment, staying power, and love built from showing up. Hit that like button, drop a comment sharing your thoughts, and share this with someone who needs to remember that staying is the greatest gift you can give. Because sometimes 5 minutes of commitment becomes a lifetime of love. Thank you for joining us for these 30 incredible stories. See you in the next journey. I was so wrong. You stayed. Forever. Had to. Ella needed me. Tyler needed stability. You needed help. I stayed because leaving was never an option. That's who you are, a stayer, a keeper. The best man I've ever known. 40 years after the challenge, Olivia's health declined. Cancer advanced. Not fair, James said. We should have more time. We had 40 years, more than I deserved. You gave me everything, family, love, healing, enough.